been a while. If you're new here, my name is Kat and I live in South Korea as an English teacher, and I'm trying to portray a very average, very normal life, that I feel is often not shown in Korea. Anyway, welcome to my little corner of the internet. If you hear kids screaming, no, they're not being tortured. This is just elementary school. I had my morning classes cancelled today, so I got to do some summer camp preparations. It just feels like a lot of admin work and I'm tired. I'm so tired. I went to Daegu this past weekend. Spent the day there. I walked over just like not even a lot, like 14,000 steps. Back to Daegu, I spent the next couple of hours walking around, going to food places, cafes, all that stuff. Go to bed, and I've just been recovering since. It's Tuesday now. I came home yesterday and I fell asleep. Like Atlas didn't come get me at the door. So I was like looking for him. I was like, that's weird. He didn't wait for me at the door. No, I go and I see he's coming down. I was like, no, I'm gonna come up, and I go up and I like get into bed with him. Cuddles all up to me, and the two of us end up sleeping until like 8 p.m. I'm incapable of not taking 3-hour naps, not taking anything but 3-hour naps. So what a wild day. Today I'm going to go meet Anna after work, and we need to book accommodations and any tours we want to do today. I'm a little bit stressed. So I've seen a few videos about how... Sir? Atlas, chill. How delivery drivers will pack their own vans. But I want to know who packs the orders, because, no, don't get me wrong, I am not the expert on this topic and I have no say or idea really how to pack a bottle of lemon juice. I want to know who packed it. This is so feral. The most feral way I've seen an order be packed, actually. But I have opinions, and this is the lemon juice that I ordered, so I am quite happy. Walking Atlas during the summer has been a real challenge because he loves to run and he often overheats so quickly that the walk ends up being cut short because I'm worried about his body temperature. Anyway, he would never complain and loves to chill with me eventually, but whenever we meet other dogs... So this Samoyed never is allowed to play with Atlas, and he is devastated by it every single time. Here we are, sitting, not allowed to play. Devastated. That's a Fuji dog, baby. It's a designer dog. With severe rain around the corner and monsoon season soon after that, it was a rush job to get this balcony fixed, and these guys who come to my apartment, they would not work in anything but sunny weather, and it was rainy the whole time. So I ended up having to use my personal leave twice in order to be at the house, because I wasn't willing to give these guys my door code so that they could just come in and work, which is insane and something Koreans do quite a lot. So my balcony just got fixed, and they came in with a grinder to break down the grout between the tiles, and I think one of those pieces flew up and cracked a piece of my sliding door. But the construction crew was saying like that was there before, and the building manager was saying, yeah, it's been here for 2 years, but I clean my balcony sliding doors. I know what the windows look like. If there was a crack in it, because they're going to charge me for it, I would know. But anyway, I pointed it out to the guy, and I have the guy on video using the grinder without the mesh shielding the glass. So if they try to put it on me, I'm going to be like, listen, here's your evidence. This wasn't here when I moved in. I'm glad it's done now. My balcony's fixed. I've no more 2cm screws sticking out around the edges, and the grout's been fixed. No more waterproofing gel that's popping through the bottom. I'm now going to go fetch Atlas, who went to the groomers because he's shedding like mad. I'm gonna go see if his nails have been cut and that she got his undercoat out, because even if I brushed him for 45 minutes every single day, there was more hair that kept coming out. Monsoon season, man. Monsoon season.
South Africa's population is 60 million.
Initially, I had called my mom to show her this dress I'm wearing because I loved it so much, and I ended up talking to my brother, and then my mom and my brother together, and I'm sorry mom, you would be mad if I showed your morning look in the video, so I covered it up for you to not be upset with me for showing your face. So it was really nice talking to the two of them. Emily joined in eventually and just came in, made a noise, took over the conversation, and then left. So today's 20 degrees Celsius with a humidity of 80%, so it feels about like 32 outside right now. And how have I been bribing my students for good behavior? They behave well, I miss them, and it works really well. The weekend finally swung around. It was time to go hang out with Alyssa in Changwon. So Anna and I were picked up by her after work on Friday, and we just ended up going directly out to dinner to the spot that Alyssa really liked. And I realized that I collect friends that have names that start with the letter A. Anyway, Alyssa's incredibly sweet and kind and always tries to involve Atlas and make it easy for me to join in on events when I have him with me. Atlas is a very entitled house guest and he will treat your bed like his. Anyway, in the morning we went on this walk before we left for Busan, and she had these most incredible jasmine bushes in her backyard. And I wish you guys could smell these jasmine flowers. It smells like my grandma's garden used to smell like by the entryway. Can't take you anywhere.
I need to buy something just so I can have a big for this. I thought I was pulling it from the
We found this makeup and it is anxiety inducing. Why is it tilted like this?
Why is she built like that?
Look at it. In Somyeon, there was absolutely zero airflow, and waiting by the stoplight was incredibly hot. Here we are dying.
Hers was straight this morning. Yours was curly this morning.
We headed over to Cafe Street, and I really wanted to take them to this one cafe. And when we walked in, this is coming up now, this one, we walked in there, and the guy was like, "We don't open for another 30 minutes." And I was like, "But your map says you're supposed to be open." And he's like, "Yeah, today we're opening up late." Okay, work. I wish I. Yeah, the sole focus of my footage now. We ended up getting our times completely confused, and we were supposed to be killing time at this cafe in order to wait for the lunch spot that we wanted to go to open. We ended up getting the times completely mixed up, and the time that we wanted to have lunch ended up being the time they went on a lunch break.
Sorry, I just walked right through your video.
We do that often. I'm just gonna have uncomfortably zoomed in footage of you.
It's gonna be this much of her head.
This is me realizing that I made a mistake wearing these shoes and they really hurt to walk in, which is great for the summer vacation coming up. I should not pack these. Here we are figuring out what to do next after we went to the wrong place. So we went to another cafe. We had a very light drink. Well, we decided on another lunch spot to go to because we definitely wanted Mexican, which ended up being this place, and it was incredible. Here we are headed back home. I don't know if you've ever hung out with friends in a social situation where you realize you hadn't even put on the music because you've been talking so much. That was us in every single car trip. It did rain very hard for the most of the weekend, so poor Atlas had quite a few soaked moments. So here we are headed back home on Sunday. Here I have a delivery from the staff because they had a staff meeting, and even though I wasn't there, they had a huge recap where they had to write like individual reports and like for every single student. My poor coworkers writing 200 of those, and because they have to be in Korean, I can't write or help in any way. But I know you guys always like seeing the Korean snacks they bring, so I'm going to show you what's in this little goodie bag for all those who attended the meeting and those that are employed. these are all really cold. I do not know what this is. This is tok. I can't see if it is red bean or not. This actually feels a bit frozen. Ooh, this is shike. It is a rice drink. It's actually really nice, and yeah, I can see it's frozen here. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a very mild sweet drink and a little bit starchy. I don't mind it at all. And then at the bottom here, I believe this is more tok. Oh, beautiful, look at that. I wonder if any of these are filled with honey, because those are my favorite. I have a strong feeling though that these are all filled with red bean. Okay, I know what this is. This was really suspiciously hard, but because I couldn't see on the inside, it's a boiled egg. And I have to eat these for breakfast pretty often, so I'm a big fan. Now this one. Oh, cute. Okay, so this looks like a sweet potato, right? But the outside is tok, which is rice, and it's got sweet potato on the inside. And last but not least, these are the green ones that were more tok. 87% chance this is all just red bean. No, it wasn't. It was not. This one you should not inhale when you bite because it's got a powdery substance in the inside and it's so dry. I don't like this one.